Hi, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter, and I am on a cruise in the celebrity solstice, and we're on a 12-day cruise heading to Oahu, Hawaii, and then the boat will continue to Australia and Indonesia. So I was trying to find a quiet place, and this is about as quiet as it can be. Little cramped for two of us. So let's go ahead and start out by saying thank you so much for our subscribers. It looks like we're at 154. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go ahead and take 7 green bucks here. And this is play money, obvious. It's green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try to get one more out of here. And 7. And I'm not very photogenic, obviously. So let's go ahead and put these in our thank you very much for 154 subscribers today. And I appreciate how the channel's been growing even with me not being taping videos. And that's just because I'm here with my mother, and I have absolutely no time to myself, but I mainly needed peace and quiet, a quiet place to tape. So as you can see the sea in the background, and we do have a balcony room. So, and we're on the celebrity solstice, and the food has been amazing like usual. And no, I don't work for celebrity. So, but if people were wondering why you see the Pacific Ocean out there and it's a little bit gray out, that's okay. Because we're heading to Hawaii. So I hope everybody is having a happy Tuesday. We're going to have to shake things up just a little for which challenges we're going to save in today. Okay, so first, thank you so much for 54 subscribers, and thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, and please subscribe. All right, so the next thing we have is our balance. It says, I surround myself with people I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I have found a healthy balance between being with friends and having self-care time. Perfect. Okay, the next one we're gonna go to here is, and this is my a few of my challenges that I have for my saving with friends. So we'll go ahead and go into this one first, because I really have limited room, by the way. Okay. Okay, and the first thing we're saving for is farmer's market, and this is from Norelli's budget. Dreams do come true. Okay, and the category I chose was to be able to spend a little more money without feeling guilty at the farmer's market. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put, oh, there you go, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put 50 cents in my farmer's market this morning. The next category, and the reason I'm having such a challenge is that it's hard to get ones on the ship. Okay, And so, and we're going to put 50 cents in my Yes Day binder. The next one we're going to do is for a bubble tea, and we're going to put 50 cents. And thank you, Budgeting with Elma, for your prop money. Okay. And that's for a bubble tea. And this is for my things I like to do just for me, okay? Next is some Bobby Filet Women's Gummy Vitamins. They've been out for a month or two, and I can't wait till they're back in stock. So there you go. The next one I have is for Nail Day, and this is for to get my nails painted a couple times a month. Okay, so we'll put 50 cents in this category today. The next is for a pedicure and a eyebrow wax. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, now here's 50. Aha, there's already some in eyebrow wax. So let's see here. So we have $50, $1.50 in here. So we'll go ahead and put the 50 back. One of my almighty dollars in here. There you go. All right, so thank you, Norellis Budget. Dreams do come true, and this is nice because it's a community savings challenge, and for me, I use this for things that I want to spend a little more money on self-care wise. These are wants, not needs. Okay. And the next one I have is from Dice Budgets and Adventure. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and roll the dice here. And like I said, sorry about the close corners, but there's nothing we can do about it. So, all right, so here's a 2. Okay, so we're going to put 50 cents in Dice Budgeting. Okay, the next one I have here is from Build It Big Budgets. I'm just here trying to stay positive and live in the me moment. Cool. Okay, let me find a coin here. This might be the interesting part, finding a coin. Okay, so we'll use our almighty quarter today, and it's 2. So we're saving in quarters today. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put 50 cents in this challenge here under Build It Big Budgets. All right. Okay, and the next one I have is Esme Savings and Adventure, and we're going to go ahead and roll the dice here. And this is a 6, so we're going to put, and we're going to have each of these a quarter, so let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and that's $1.50. And thank you, Esme Savings and Adventure. Okay, and this is our version of Tiny Tuesdays, but it's a little bit hard not having everything you usually have with you. So, okay, and this is from April's Fresh Start. And this is her really pretty bold floral challenge. Okay, so we're going to save 1/4 in here. And I really like the Tiny Tuesdays and then saving with friends. So I can, you know, say hi to all my friends at the same time. The next one I have is from Laura Bell Budgets. And this one's such an old one that I keep trying to start it and then I mess it up. So, okay, so we have 3. So we'll go ahead and circle the 3, and that's 75 cents. Okay, so we'll put this one back in. Okay, the next one I have is from Bookish Mama Budgets. And she has this really cute grandma riding a bike. Okay. And this is Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets. Okay. Okay, and that is 1. Okay. And the next one we have is our Cowgirl Spooky. Okay. And this is from, let me go ahead and put my glasses on for this. Oh, Restoration by Autumn. Okay. Okay, and that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and this one is saving $1.25 today. And this is Cowgirl Spooky. The next one we're going to save in is DSM Stations 5849. And that's a 6. Okay, so we're going to save $1.50 in this one. And we're using prop money for the coins, and then we'll turn them into real dollars like we usually do. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, since we do have a little more cash left, is we're going to go ahead and go in our binder here. And these are my savings with friends, and I'm going to toot my horn only once today. Okay? And this is one of my challenges. It says, someday everything will make perfect sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. And this is $1 on my Ko-fi because it has to be mailed. So that was the cheapest I could do that. And it saves $30, and there's 6 $5 icons. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. And I'm saving up for my next oil change. Okay. Okay, so this is 4/4. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'll just keep this in here. Okay, so we'll put $1 in this challenge, and this is for an oil change. All right, that's for my next oil change. The next one I have is, this one was from Tea is a Savior. Sorry, T is a saver. And this is to pay back, and this is regarding my cruise that I'm on right now, my cruise to Oahu, and this is to pay for the Starlink. Now, I estimated 125 here. No, it's more like 250 for two. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and change that amount we're saving up for. Okay, and each one equals a quarter, and we have Witch's Brew here, and we have 6 quarters, which is $1.50. Okay, the next one I have is from, this is from Budgets with Elma. Now, I just love her stuff, so go check out her Ko-fi page. I got this free on her Ko-fi page, and this is for some Organifi Gold. And this is a little evening tea that I love to have at night. And you get about 30 servings for 50 bucks. But especially while I'm healing, I really like to have this. So we're going to go ahead and roll the dice here. And that's another 5. And it says do morning exercises. And this is a self-care challenge here. Okay, so we're going to put $1.25 in here. And I've already been up and down with my crutches up to different floors. So I'm not sure how much steps I've got in already this morning. But my goal with my injury is about 5,000 steps a day. So we'll go ahead and put the $1.50 in here. Because I went down to the solarium, which has nice clean food. I went to the solarium, had my breakfast, and went looking for ones, which, like I said, is hard to find. Now, this is for the cabin nook. She was in part of my watch hours party, and if you want to be part of the watch hours party, please note that on this video when I'm checking messages. Say, hey, I'd like to be on your watch hour party, and that's through Savvy Girl Saves. And I'll be happy to watch your playlist. Okay, so the first one we have on there is Savvy Girl, and that's a 4. So we're going to go ahead and put $1 in our watch hours party. Okay, and that's for saving and watching other people's challenges. The next one I have is Big Bad Savings, and it's for a Stretchology appointment once my injuries have healed. Right now I tried to do a little bit of stretching, and it was really fatiguing at this point, but I am walking with a crutch, and at home I can walk without the crutch, but so many things are still really challenging. So let's go ahead and let's roll the dice. Okay, and that's 2. Okay, so 1, 2 says $5 for some straw or wood. Looks like $5 for some wood. Okay, so we're going to change that to quarters. So we're going to put $1.25 in here. And this is just a way to save low budget, since I will be on this boat for probably another 10-12 days, and I'll be in Hawaii, so, and it's really hard to find one, so I will just do the best that I can. Okay, so Big Bad Savings is and it says help the pigs escape the big bad wolf, and this is a challenge that the Abigail at Blessed Budgets by Abigail, Anna at Anna Banana Budgets, Autumn at Restoration by Autumn, Bear at Aussie Bear Budgets. This is a collaboration for all of these really, really cool presenters. Courtney at Doodle Dollars, Eileen at Life with Eileen, Katie at Miss K Saves, Lacey at Blue Kiwi Budgets, Nicole at Savings Over 50, Rachel at Ray Ray Saves Life and Finances, Tiffany at Savings with Tiffany, Trina at Hippies, Puppies, and Kittens, and Vicky at Vicky Thinks. Okay, so we've saved $1.25 in their collaboration today. And please excuse, there's some people outside the door, so, and we're going to go ahead and do words of affirmation, and we're just going to save 25 cents for each letter of each word we come up with. Okay, and it says a positive adjective that describes you with an A. Okay, and I just said alive. Okay. So, no judgmental there. I'm just saying, I'm alive. Nothing bad. Just, I'm alive. Okay. Okay, and the next one I have to save in today is for a car wash. And this one is from Libra Sun Savings. And I have a 4-leaf clover. And I'm just going to color it in here. And this here saves $1. Okay, the next one we have is, it's for a new mascara, which is something I found I need. My mascara is almost out, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and roll 2 dice right now. Okay. And it's a 2 and a 4. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and save. We've got 2 and a 4, so we're going to save 6 right here. And that's $1.50 that we'll put in this challenge. Okay, the next one I have is from Ange Budget and Debt, and this is for some nail treatment. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or 6 right here. Okay, and then we're gonna do a die here, and it's a 1. So we're gonna go ahead and color in the yellow right here. And there we go, we're saving $1 today. The next is we're gonna start my Christmas in July, and this one's from Ange and Carson, okay? And Ange, Budget in Debt, and her son Carson went ahead and made this challenge. So today we're gonna go ahead and save 75 cents in Carson's challenge. So we should have about $1.50 in this. And I apologize, I think the steward's vacuuming next door. Okay. And the next one I have is for some Alani, and it's Reese Witherspoon's Later Tater. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and save $1 today in Reese Witherspoon's, and this is from April's Fresh Start. Okay. And so we're going to put 8 in here because I see that we started that. So 8 quarters is $2. Excuse me. Next we have for an IV treatment, it's a NAD treatment, and they do have these on the boat, but I'm just not willing to spend the money for that. Okay, and the next one is for, is 75 cents more added. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need $2.25 for this one for the IV treatment. Okay, and the next one that I have today is the Harry Potter, the Half-Baked Prince. Okay, and this is for a new book that costs $30. Okay, so we're gonna save 4 quarters today, or $1. Okay. So we have 12, which is $3. Okay. And this is where we are gonna end up today, since all I could get was $20. And then we'll start next Tuesday on the on Jack and Russ Fudsworth and the rest of our people. So thank you. Have a great day. Namaste. And take care.